Hey, thank you for tuning in, guys, and appreciate you coming back. And thank you for watching YDG Cowboys. And, of course, YDG stands for You're Doing Good Cowboys. On this very, very humiliating, disgusting, sad day as a Cowboy fan, a content creator. And my initial thought is to come on here and act a damn fool. That was my initial thoughts. But my mother watches this and my nephew does. So, and most of my family. So I'm not going to do that. I lived the Herschel Walker trade as a Cowboy fan, as a little boy, growing up. I lived it. And I was mad then. But we were rebuilding then. Okay? We didn't have the team that we have now. We didn't. We didn't have a quarterback that we just paid $60 million. We didn't have a wide receiver that we just paid $30 to $40 million. We didn't. We didn't just trade it for a premier wide receiver in George Pickens. We didn't just pay Osa Odigizua his bag. And numerous of other players. Trevon Diggs. We didn't. But Jerry decided on the eve of us playing the Philadelphia Eagles, right? To trade Micah Parsons to the Green Bay Packers for not just one first-round pick, but 2 first-round picks. And a defensive tackle by the name of Clark, which is a good player for them, a starter. 6'3", 314 pounds, defensive tackle, which we needed. Per sources. Now, yeah, it's tough right now. Now, we knew Micah had his antics. Micah is a very sensitive player. Micah had his podcast that I didn't like. Micah all but agreed to a deal with Jerry Jones over a handshake. And Jerry's almost 80-some years old, which goes a long way for that era. Micah had an agent by the name of David Mulugheta, who was once fired by T. Higgins because he couldn't get a deal with the Bengals. Now, I'm just giving you this, guys. This is all going to come forward. Just bear with me. And again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. David Mulugheta is one of the top agents in the sport. He is. But David Mulugheta is also a shrewd businessman. Man, he did what he was supposed to. He got all his player, all the money in the world. Micah got signed for not just $40 million, but $47 million from the Packers. $188 million for 4 years, $136 million guaranteed. He went to a team that has already beaten us in the playoffs twice. Are we, as a Cowboy fan and nation, are we humiliated? Are we disgusted? Am I? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm 50-50 on this. And I know that's surprising. Let me tell you why. Did you know that Micah Parsons, per sources, had a back issue? And I'm going to do air quotes on that. Micah Parsons wasn't planning on playing anyway if he didn't get his money. He was going to use his medical as lower back problems to sit the game out and also get game checks. He was going to use that as an excuse, per sources that's on the Dallas Cowboy training staff and also beat writers. So I don't think he was playing anyway. Micah had also filed for a grievance because not only $20 million wasn't good enough for him, or $22 million, he wanted the extra $2 for this year. Now, giving you a background story of the reasons why I'm telling you all this. Before all of this happened last year, Micah came to Jerry early and said, hey, let's work out a deal. I don't have to be the highest paid edge rusher in the league. I don't have to be. I want to help my team. That's what he said. Go back. Look at his interviews. Michael then proceeded to hang out with Jerry a lot. And they supposedly had a handshake deal. And he went to David Mulugheta and told him about his handshake deal. And David told Jerry, I don't think he told Jerry to stick it up his rear end, but he did tell Jerry that's not going to fly with him after this handshake deal. And you can't do a billionaire like that. You just can't. Oil tycoon, once you make a deal, handshake deal, a deal's a deal. And Micah should have stepped in at that point if he wanted to be a Cowboy. But if it was me, now this is my opinion. Well, let me just go ahead and finish this. If it was me, I would have never went to Green Bay. Ain't no way I'm moving to Wisconsin in the cold for $2 to $3 extra million. I'm just not doing that. Especially playing for the Cowboys, all the exposure that you get. It just a lot of stuff comes with it. Dad can tell you, CD will tell you. Anybody that's played for the Cowboys got so much going on right now. It is life after just being a Cowboy. Let's go ahead and get that correct because it is the truth. You play for the Americans team, you get perks with it. I don't give a damn what they say. That's the truth. But moving forward, Micah is now a Green Bay Packer for $47 million per. And we played him in a month in Dallas. Now, we got a defensive tackle that we needed. We drafted Donovan Izaraku. one of the top rated defensive edge rushers coming out of college football last year. But are we banking on him as a rookie to give us the same stats as a Micah Parsons? Now, we still have Dante Fowler. Also, and a lot of other players along that line that are really good. But now we are $30-some million under the cap. What are we going to do with that money? Are we going to sign Pickens? And guess what? With Pickens, guess who his agent is? David Mellingetta. Are we going to sign Tyler Smith? Are we going to sign a Deron Bland? Again, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and leave your thoughts and comments. This is pretty crushing, but I am 50-50 on it. Micah had a lot of drama. He had podcasts that he talked about other teams, including his own, which I don't think no player should have during the season. Micah was using the medicals to not play because him and Jerry and David Mellingetta couldn't get together on a deal. Jerry offered Micah a 5-year extension, from what I'm hearing per sources. 5 years. Most of the defensive ends and edge rushers wanted 4. Jerry offered him 5. Do I think Jerry could have swallowed his pride and made this happen? Absolutely. Do I think Jerry just maybe cost us a playoff push? Absolutely. That's the humiliation part about this whole deal as a Cowboy fan and a content creator, YouTuber. But when you are a billionaire, you don't care. Now, in the long run, could this help us? Absolutely. That's a total of 4 players in the first round. 2 next year and 2 the year after that. But you got to understand something. Green Bay is not going to be a bad team this year. So you're looking in the, top 20s, low 20s, and possibly in the 30, the high 30. Green Bay is not going to be a bad team if we're taking our draft picks. So guys, I think what pushed Jerry over the top was Micah Parsons on that medical table, eating nachos and taking his nap and being in practice and not practicing, having his huddles with Trayvon Diggs, and he is becoming a cancer to the football team. And you can't have that. I'm going to be honest with you guys. You cannot have that if you're trying to install some type of leadership with Brian Schottenheimer and the defense. It's going to hurt us, man. I had us beating the damn Eagles. I did. But damn it, I don't know now. Donovan Ezaraku, it's on you now, bro. Dante Fowler, it's on you. Y'all got to show up and show out. Now, if we get Overshawn back, if Diggs play, I'm okay. But, man, I don't know, guys. Leave your thoughts. Leave your comments. I don't know. This right here was a gut punch I wasn't looking for. And I started to come on here and act a fool, but I'm not. Because I'm really 50-50, to be honest with you. I still think we have a great football team. I think we need to sign Pickens early, right now. Get it out the way. Let's sign Pickens. Give CD his Batman to his Robin. Get that shit done. Excuse my language, Mom. But let's go ahead and sign these players. And guys, I want to be honest with you. Micah was all pro. He's one of the best defensive line edge rushers in the game. But was he better than Myles Garrett? No. He wasn't. Was he better than TJ Watt? No. The kid from Pittsburgh? No. And stats, I mean, the stats show. But Michael Parsons, you had to be accountable for, and that's going to really hurt us because you had to double team him. So Donovan Ezaraku, Dante Fowler, there's no excuses. It's on y'all. We've got to still be able to create some havoc. But right now, this was a gut punch, guys. I had to get on here. I was coming on to talk about the 53-man roster and congratulate some folks. But Jerry Jones strikes again. He had to be in the media again. So hopefully this Herschel Walker thing that he thinks that he's done, hopefully this doesn't hurt us as bad, which I think it will. And hopefully we can beat them Eagles. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comment. I don't know, man. I'm just 50-50 is all I know. At least I kept my cool. YDG Nation, stand up. Cowboy Nation, stand up. Talk to you soon. Peace.